Hi, this is Paul with Alpha Rain. I'm going to talk to those who live in and around Leesburg, Virginia about glossy or matte finishes. These are pre-painted, actually the metal that we use. And okay, so matte finishes versus glossy. What's the difference? What's the advantage, disadvantage? We actually have two options. You actually do a glossy or a matte. There's more color options with the glossy versus the matte. We do use Sheffield metals, and we also use Engler. Engler has a lot more matte overall. Sheffield has some glossy, some matte. So all of these are Energy Star paints. What that means is the way they paint, we get to thank NASA for the way that it was developed. They actually developed a paint that reflects the heat more than it used to, which was quite substantial. In the early 2000s, when we were installing roofs, they didn't have the Energy Star paints, and they were all glossy. And in the summer, if it's direct sun, it would burn your hand big time to touch it. Then when they went to the Energy Star paint, since it does not bring in more heat, it actually reflects more. We were able to use cotton gloves with rubber on them or a tar, compared to having like the double insulated gloves. So it really did make a difference. We were able to tell immediately. Now the matte versus the glossy, both these are Energy Star paints, like I said. There's basically, you can see how reflective that is, and then put this in the same light. You can get a little bit of sheen, but nothing like this one in that light. You can see that. So basically, the matte ones are going to be a little more reflective. They're low gloss, and you're going to have they'll be a little cooler, not a whole lot, but it's more the look. A lot of people want, if they have an old historic house, they're going to want to go with the matte. So I got a couple color chips. These are actually Colonial Red, and then I've got Evergreen, also Forest Green in some companies, so you can kind of tell the difference. This is the matte glossy, and then I've got Burgundy. These are just the ones I had on hand, so you can kind of see a little more glossy. So basically, because they're Energy Star paints, you're not going to choose. If you like glossy, go with glossy. If you like matte finish, that a lot of people like that because it looks more like the older historic. Way back when we were first painting tin roofs, like 100 years ago, when we were putting these standing seam metal roofs on, there was not a whole lot of glossy, high gloss paints available. So in essence, you want something that looks old, you go with the matte. So just a little information on matte and glossy. There's a lot more energy savings and efficiency now that we can get out of ventilating our roofs, which I've got videos on that. We have a patented process for under roof ventilation compared to whether you choose a glossy or a matte finish. So thanks for watching. alpharain.com is our website. You can click on the link below there in the description. If you want more information immediately, it would bring you to our page, and you'd fill that out, and we'd get back with you. Also, our local number, 540-222-1642. Thanks very much. We are the metal roofing company, Alpha Rain, and this is Paul.